Hey guys,
Good evening.
Hello.
and welcome back.
To
I thought we were all gonna
yeah.
do a word. I was looking at
Oh.
you because I thought you were next.
Why did you get 2 words?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Luke, you start.
Hello.
And
Welcome.
2
pitches.
And
shows.
Yeah, we did it.
you got all the shitty words. I had and.
We should just use take 2 from now on. Take 2. Take 2 is the real one. No, fuck it. I'll leave them both in because people need to know that we're people.
Yeah, we're not.
And we make
perfect.
mistakes.
We make mistakes.
We're human.
We're human beings.
Except for me, I'm perfect.
You're the one who wanted to go to bed.
Fucking-
How do you think I perfect my abilities?
He's right. A good night's sleep is very important to success.
And always eat your green vegetables.
All right. So what's
Drink your milk.
for those unfamiliar with pitches and shows? It's a show where every episode we try to do a different game, or sometimes we bring back old games that we liked. It's simply just us pitching each other movies, just the most ridiculous we can. That's usually what we do. And there may or may not be certain substances. You done?
Sorry.
There may or not be certain
I'm a little
substances
under the water.
involved. Excuse me.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it could be alcohol. It could be cold medicine. I guess in your case. Luke. That was so fake.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We are making noises.
I felt left out. Adam had an idea for a game. So, Adam, what's your game?
All right. So on this.
Wait. Sorry to interrupt.
That was rude.
Just to point out, there's a new thing we instituted the last 2 episodes. There is a plot twist play that you get once per episode, once per round. Somebody starts pitching something. At any point, you can throw in any kind of plot device or twist you want and just completely throw them through a loop, and they have to incorporate that in their movie. I'm sorry. Now go.
Okay. So this pitches and shows. We have to pitch a road trip movie. Okay. Now the road trip movie, you can decide where it's going, why they're going there. I mean, you do have to decide all that. But the other 2 players get to decide what quirk or quality one of their characters has. So if I'm pitching the movie, Luke can tell me that one of the characters is a redneck, and Jake can tell me that the other character is a single mother. And I have to pitch the movie. And then, of course, the person to
So creepy.
the person to the right of the pitcher, person to the right of the pitcher,
Why do you act like I'm not listening to you?
it feels like you're not. When did we become married?
I'm not even looking at you. Anyway, go on.
Person to the right gets thrown a curveball at any point in the story.
I don't like this.
You don't like this?
I don't like it because there's always 3 of us, and we always get the directions fucked up. The plot twist, you only get 1 per. Right?
Yeah, you get 1 per episode.
So you have to just say, "Hey, I want to throw my plot twist here." So the other guy has to be like, "Just do like we could do like we did last time. If that's okay with you."
What did we do last time?
you guys
we just-
came up with an idea together.
Well, it
And
was
then
like,
it was technically your idea.
it was his idea, but it was I'm going to use it here. So he was saying to me that I didn't have to waste mine. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or I say fuck it. You could both play it on one person if you want, but that sounds like a waste.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how exciting the story is. And
I think it's
a very good story.
I think
We'll
it's
do
a
both.
first come, first serve. So if you're listening to me and neither of you have given your
Because I just know we're not
Curveball
going to
yet.
follow that rule.
yeah.
if neither of you guys have given your curveball yet, at any point in there, you just speak up. You don't have to like go between each other.
We also have to decide on the proper term. We're going with curveball. We're going with plot twist. What are we going?
Mulligan. Yeah. Look like Mulligan.
I don't even think that relates to that
It
at
doesn't.
all.
Mulligan's restarting, but I like curveball, but I can be persuaded with plot twist.
How about Tauntaun? I'm going to give you a Tauntaun.
I wish people could see how confident you were in that, and none of us were on board with it.
I'm
Tauntaun,
gonna
right?
give you a Tauntaun.
Fuck it. It's either or. You can say plot twist
All
or
right.
curveball. We'll know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you up.
All right, so who wants to go first?
You.
So it has to be a road movie?
Yep. That's the basis.
I make the plot of what the road movie is about. Like
Yeah.
why they're on the road or on the plane or on a
and
boat.
you can wait.
It
Like,
could
I
be
mean,
any form of transportation.
yeah, it's a road trip. But I guess technically it can't be a boat.
All right. I'm gonna give you your first
Or-
character.
Plane.
Good point.
It's a road movie.
Your first character, your main
Actually, a
character,
plane movie would be really boring.
is
Boring.
a Lieutenant Dan-esque character.
He's a cripple?
He's a cripple. He's got no legs.
Does he get? Oh, you know what?
And he's angry.
I will solve that.
He's
My
angry.
story.
He's angry at the world. He's got no legs. There's your guy,
Here's my movie. Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, and the magical journey to get new legs.
Okay. What's yours? What's your character trait or whatever the fuck?
An astronaut who just got kicked out of NASA.
What?
So you have a cripple.
What the fuck?
You have a cripple and a fire.
my God.
An army lieutenant.
We didn't say that it had to be on this planet. They're making a space trip movie with
What?
Lieutenant Dan and an astronaut. Why did he get disgraced?
I'm leaving it up to you. I'm not going.
No, picture me on my own
because he
movie.
took Lieutenant Dan's legs.
They both get kicked out because he took it. Gary Sinise, by the way, is his name, the actor. But
Well, that's how I got astronaut. By the way.
because he's in Apollo 13.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get to go.
Because he lost his legs. Because he lost. All right, it's not really him, by the way,
Trying
in
to
this
do that in the
movie.
simulator.
right. We're making a lot of.
So the main character,
Is it the astronaut and the cripple?
And they find love.
their boyhood, they grow up together as friends, and they both have dreams of being astronauts. And I'm trying to think of the actors' name, like just trying to think of actors who would fit these roles right now. Before I go any further, I'm going to say it's going to be Zac Efron.
As who? The cripple or the astronaut?
I want to see some depth out of Zac Efron. So
Cripple.
Zac Efron got no legs.
The actual, the political correct term is amputee.
He got no legs. God damn, man, he ain't got no legs. And his
His boyfriend.
his boyhood friend.
What is with you and gay people?
Hey,
Yeah, it's back
I'm
out.
using
You're
the
banned
term. I'm
You
using
are
the term
banned
loosely. No,
from having gayness.
don't ban
I
the
will-
gays. Don't ban the gays.
You're right. I don't want to be that
Then
guy.
they'll band together and they'll come after you.
Hey, they.
That is true.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna want to kick them out of my bathrooms. Damn it, that's transgenders. Whose side am I on? By the way, I'm going to unban McConaughey use.
So you can
What
use
about
him?
walking?
No, I'm not using him for mine. I'm just saying the Walken and McConaughey ban are
Okay,
unbanned.
I'll
But-
second that.
You can't make a gay movie. I'm banning Luke from making a
Why?
gay movie. Adam can make a gay movie. I want you to get out of your shell, man.
But I love the gays.
I'll tell you what. Next picture show is going to be all about a gay
Keanu
movie.
Reeves. They're not okay. They don't necessarily grow up together because they're totally different ages. But Keanu Reeves is Zac Efron's mentor. No, fuck it. Keanu Reeves is the Lieutenant Dan. Zac Efron is the hot shot or the disgraced astronaut. They're both astronauts. Okay.
Or they were.
Well, yeah, we'll get there, buddy.
Oh,
We will get there.
I fast forwarded into the movie.
So anyway, Keanu Reeves he's training Zac Efron. He's trying to he's been in NASA for a long time. He's been doing this astronaut thing for a while. He's kind of done everything he's wanted to do in this. There's one thing that he's always wanted to do, but he just hasn't been able to do it yet. So at this point in his career, he's just teaching. He's working at the academy, getting these astronauts ready for missions, that kind of thing, right? And that's where he meets fucking Top Gun, Tom Cruise, Maverick kind of character, Zac Efron. And you love it. I see the smirk. And he is like, I am going to take us to fucking Mars, man. We're going to go all over the Milky Way. I'm going to be the first astronaut to be on Mars. I'm going to be the first astronaut to fucking land on Jupiter, man. I'm going to do all sorts of crazy shit.
How's he going to land on Jupiter? Is that why he got kicked out? Because he didn't
No,
realize that
listen-
Jupiter was a gas
No,
Just-
because Keanu Reeves
Are
tried
you
it.
kidding
and
me?
he burned his
If we
legs
could
up.
land on Jupiter, you better believe we would mine the fuck out of that thing. It's all gas.
Why would he land on? Maybe the ring. No,
could land on it.
Jupiter doesn't have a ring. I would have failed that.
Yeah, you're right. I guess if you want to go by that, it's in the atmosphere.
I mean, I guess you could just-
you would technically just burn up. I guess.
I guess you could just move the International Space Station over.
just take Jupiter and put it over here. So
That's
anyway,
their mission.
that's
the mission.
yeah. They take Mars and smash it into Earth. No,
Gravitational pull.
Keanu's
Whoa.
like, whoa, Zach, you're not that guy. he's better than I love Keanu Reeves. He's like, yo, we don't need this kind of guy in NASA. We need honorable men and women that are gonna go to the great beyond, that are gonna go to the last frontier. They're gonna explore space. He's like, you need to calm down. He's like, take it easy, Grandpa. All right, I'm Zac Efron. I do Zac Efron shit. At some point there is a musical number because it is Zac. No kidding.
Nice. I'm so in. So in.
Fly me to the moon. No, he just fucking starts singing Sinatra. Actually, I'd be into that. If Zac Efron was a crooner, you know how much pussy
They
he
need to
would
do
get?
a Rat Pack movie with Zac Efron as Frank Sinatra.
Really?
I would
right.
see that.
We should pitch that movie.
And then you could
That's a
go
good
ahead and
episode.
get,
I've been to that.
Childish Gambino as the black guy.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, Sammy.
the black guy.
The black guy.
So anyway, he's mentoring him, and eventually he starts to see. Keanu sees a lot of himself in Zac Efron. He sees a smart guy. He sees somebody who's really good, cocky at times, kind of a dick, but he sees. I'm taking my jacket off. It's getting serious.
Nice.
He sees a lot in him. It is cold in here, but I kind of like it. I'm really warm. And then it's time. They're going on their first mission. Because at this point in the future, we're trying to start colonizing the moon. We're trying to start putting cities on the moon. We're working on building an oxygen dome. So that's the mission that Keanu is preparing Zac Efron for. The female love interest, also, I haven't thought of that yet, but we'll get there. So they fly to the moon. They're building the oxygen dome for the future city on the moon. Whether it be Artemis or not, I don't know. I haven't read the book. So
It's the Lost Galaxy from Power Rangers. Lost Galaxy.
It's the moon base from Kids Next Door.
oh shit,
It's
yeah,
fucking
they do.
Xenon, dude. You guys ever watch Xenon? Fucking,
This is called Zion. Totally different.
The
They weren't
Disney
they
Channel
weren't
original
ever-
movie.
They were on the moon. They were in a space station, weren't they?
Yeah, they were in a space
I think
station.
they went to the moon at one point, but
I don't know. Same concept.
Whatever.
Let's do that.
Let's do a commentary for that.
If we don't do a commentary to fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, what the fuck are we doing? with our life?
yeah.
I want to do the new
good,
Power
the good
Rangers.
one or the shit one where I just fucking
Dude, you were
cry
fucking
the whole time.
I'm glad I went to sleep,
Oh, I
and
hate
then I
that
watched
movie.
it by myself.
I
Because you were the
hated that
worst
movie.
person to watch
It's not
that.
as bad as Luke makes it out to
Oh,
be.
it really isn't. It really
is.
isn't.
It really is.
You were bitching when the logos popped on the screen.
Well, it's backwards.
You make this
so
you make this movie sound like Bright.
That's not what we're talking about. We're
I've
talking
never
about
seen Bright. I might actually like
mother.
Bright,
You
so-
might. You motherfuckers. We're talking about Zac Efron and Keanu Reeves colonizing the moon.
Does he have legs at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting to the
I'm getting
situation
Nancy.
that causes the accident, and then we'll kind of pick up the whole traveling aspect to this movie. So they get on the moon. Something goes horribly wrong, and it's Zac Efron's fault. He's trying to be a hero. He's trying to repair things, trying to weld the dome and fix the dome. And Keanu's like, no! And the dome breaks, cuts off his legs at the knees. They were lucky enough to save him
Below or above?
at the knees.
Like splits the knee directly in half.
Like, chops his legs off.
So
He goes full Lieutenant Dan. He does
Does
not
he have
legs.
kneecaps at this point?
that's what I want to know. You said
I
at
ca-
his
I don't know.
I guess it really doesn't matter at
I
that
don't
point.
really know.
Does
The
he
dude
have-
lost his legs.
he
Can we
have
just
the
focus
joint?
on that? Okay, he has kneecaps. For the sake of the story, he has kneecaps.
Okay.
For the sake of the story, you're gonna bring that up again?
I don't know.
Because he needs the joints.
So anyway, he loses his legs because the shielding that they're making for the dome fucking take his legs out, cut him off. And like Zac Efron just got there in enough time to save him, get in the medical bay, and fix everything.
But his legs.
But his legs, yes. And so yeah, he's an amputee now. He ain't got no legs, and he's like, "What were you doing? I told you not to do that." And he's like, "No." And he's like, "I'm Zac Efron," and he starts singing again. No, so then he's like, "What are you doing?
Why
This
are
is
you so
crazy."
sad?
They both get sent back to Earth. Keanu's still in NASA, but Zac Efron, they're like, we can't do that. You made a mistake. You were trying to do too much. You weren't listening to the people in charge. People are trying to help you and save you. You weren't doing your job. We got to let you go. So he's out. He's disgraced. He comes home to his wife.
Sleeping with Zac Efron.
I don't know why.
Because he's not. No
This isn't his wife, but the first thing that just came to my mind for whatever reason was Betty White, but that is not his wife in this movie. She's not in this movie. Well,
She's the director of NASA.
she's Keanu's mom.
That's how he got a job. Because his mom was the director of NASA.
Sure. No, that's how Zac Efron got the job. That's why Betty White's at his home. Betty White's in it. Fuck it. She's in it. She's not his wife. She's like, "I can't believe you. I stuck my neck out for you. You were my son. You're so much better than that." The Efrons are very... He's Zac Efron in this movie. He plays himself as an astronaut. The Efron family, we're very, we have legacy in NASA. We have legacy. Legacy as astronauts. This is unacceptable. And so he's at his lowest point. And he's just sitting there and he's thinking, "I fucked up, but I can still fix the moon. I can still colonize it. I don't need NASA. I don't need these rules." He visits Keanu. Keanu's full-blown alcoholic at this point. Let's just say this is like 5-6 months later. We jump ahead in the story. Keanu, full-blown alcoholic. Just booze everywhere. And, like, you walk in there, you're tripping over a beer can. So, Zac Efron finds him. He comes in, he's like, he finds him in a... he finds Keanu in a brothel. Hookers and booze. That's where Keanu's going. NASA fired him. Both these guys are disgraced. He sees Keanu. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't know." And he's like, You were so much to NASA. You were this guy. You were the reason why I wanted to be an astronaut, because he like subscribed to Astronaut Monthly and he was in it." So this is where we get the travel aspect. Zac Efron and Keanu Reeves build their own fucking spaceship in Zac Efron's backyard.
Straight to the top.
And the name of the movie is Fly Me to the Moon. Because they're going to go to the moon, and the rest of the movie is them actually fighting NASA, or like arguing NASA, but helping them build and colonize the moon. Were there any plot twists you want to throw in there?
So wait, real quick. So is "Fly Me to the Moon" the Frank Sinatra song? Is the end credit song?
Of course.
Well, duh.
It's subtly played throughout the whole movie.
I don't know. I
background.
think you got enough going on where I don't need to give you a plot twist.
You're not going to use one yet. Okay. All right. So yeah, fly me to the moon. Of course, there is going to be love interests. I mean, Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens reprises her role from High School Musical to be his love
It's
interest.
a sequel of High School Musical.
With Keanu Reeves, they
High School Musical 4 in space, and their whole reason is to do a high school in space. They're building a high school on a colony.
The fact that they build their own spaceship outside of NASA. Like, these guys are so smart that they go to a junkyard and build a spaceship.
You know you broke your own rule, right? You said it had to be on a road.
Well, no, I meant it just had to be like a travel aspect.
Oh, okay.
The road movie is the genre.
It's your rule. He broke it. No, he didn't.
I thought it was just any kind of
No,
travel.
It's good.
That's fine.
But the traveling to the moon, you get a lot. You learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
you learn a lot about who these men
They
are.
have their fun little moments, you know.
There's
One
a
of them's drawing
montage.
dicks. Yeah, there's a whole fucking montage of them flying to the moon.
They're eating water that's bubbles.
They're like squirting the fucking
Toothpaste
astronaut
shit.
food, toothpaste shit. And
Keanu feels like he can walk again at some point because the gravity's so
they're
low.
farting in bathtubs, laughing their ass off.
As Zac Efron
Oh, and
starts
by the
sucking on his
way-
kneecaps. Oh, yeah. Keanu's kneecap.
The way they fly the spaceship to the moon is a chained steering wheel from a car. You know what I'm talking
like
about?
a 60s hot rod?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Nice.
they got dice on the review mirror and everything. Fly Me to the Moon. That's my
Have a
movie.
premiere in the rocket.
I'm amazed you guys went for it. Like you're going, like I would do it. Would you see this movie? Is
I
the
would
real
see it.
question.
Well, you have Zac Efron in it, so I'm already gonna see it.
Oh, yeah.
And Keanu,
And Keanu.
a pissed off, drunken.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my God, he finds him in a brothel with a fucking needle in his arm. Just kidding.
Needle in his kneecap. He's juicing in his
I
kneecaps.
don't know if that would. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that works.
I don't know.
You can't get drugs from bones,
I
man.
mean, you find a
Trade.
You can find, he puts it through
Well,
the
I mean,
scar.
it'd go through a vein.
Through
I mean,
through the
scar
stitches.
tissue. Maybe.
I don't know. It
Scar
was funny.
tissue, and I wish
Why?
you saw.
Don't have to get fucking literal.
Yeah, why do you gotta ruin everything out?
I know, I'm the worst.
You are.
All right, who wants to go next?
I will.
All right.
I'll go next.
Danny DeVito.
No, you can't.
One of your
ask
characters has to be Danny DeVito.
All right.
Were these in the rules? Am I not allowed? If I'm not allowed, I won't do it.
people- I don't know. I don't think.
Fine.
You gotta give
I won't.
me
You have
a
to cast your
character-
own.
A character.
Well, yeah, you cast your own. We give you an
Yeah,
aspect. or
fine.
something.
That's fine. I'll think of something else.
Okay. So he's short.
Magnum Dong.
Principal of a high school who just lost 10 kids in a school shooting.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
Going dark.
Wow.
The kid who shot all the kids. Oh my God.
Okay.
We're going to
Driving him to juvie.
We're going to hell. We're going straight to hell.
Okay.
On a
So
rocket ship.
this is
to the moon. I don't know. Should we do that? Fuck it. Do it.
I'm gonna go with a no-name actor. Play the shooter.
Shooter McGavin.
And I'm gonna call him Shooter McGavin for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's already a character name.
Zac Efron's already a guy.
Well, his character really isn't Zac
That's why he was so
Efron.
pissed off because his parents named him after a Billy Madison or a Happy Gilmore character.
Yeah, that's why he's mad because people were making fun of him
Okay, go ahead.
because he tried out for the golf team and he lost. He didn't make it. Okay, Shooter. I won't even use his last name. I'll just say Shooter. Shooter and Principal Stevens.
I feel like that's a character. I feel like
Shut
I've
up.
Stevens is a common last name.
Okay.
You think it's Saved by the Bell or some shit? It's Belding.
I've actually never seen a single episode of Saved by the Bell.
How?
I don't know.
Anyway, go on, Luke.
All right.
Principal Stevens.
Principal Stevens, played by Paul Giamatti. And a
Yes. Yes. Fuck yes.
13-year-old actor. I don't know of any of them that are 13 years old, but that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
He's 13 years old.
So it's a male.
So yeah, it's a male.
It could have been a female.
It could have been, but it's not.
Do you really think
Statistics show
Oh,
that
she
9
fucking
times
shot
out of
up the
10,
place with her pink gun?
shooter's going to be a male.
I'm kidding. Women can be
Anyway,
shooters too.
anyway.
Sorry, I gotta address this. Females can shoot people too. I'm sorry.
With any color of weapon.
Females can. Yes, it doesn't have to be pink. There can be female mass shooters.
Okay.
Go ahead, Luke.
So Principal Stevens, played by Paul Giamatti,
Nobody's gonna listen to the show.
is chaperoning
My girlfriend is.
a camping trip with some of the kids from the 6th grade class.
Fuck, he was a middle school shooting.
Middle school shooting.
He's getting too close to Sandy Hook.
And
That's elementary. It's
Yeah,
totally
elementary.
different.
Wait, he's 13. Is that 6th grade? Or is that like 8th grade?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It'd be more like
Whatever.
It'd be more like 8th grade.
7th grade.
There you go.
7th
Good
grade.
number.
He's taking the 7th grade class on their camping trip because every 7th grade goes through their camping trip. It's the thing of the year. Everybody's looking forward to it.
Is this like summer break? Like these kids signed up for like summer camp or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. So this is like the whole big thing. Like 7th graders, they get to go camping.
Sure.
And little Joey, he's constantly been made fun of because his dad
Joey
is Shooter
Beretta.
McGavin. His dad's Shooter McGavin, and he lost to
I said Joey Beretta. Actually,
Wait, did we time jump?
no.
No, he was always 13.
Yeah, but you just said his dad was Shooter McGavin.
His dad was Shooter McGavin.
Wait, are you trying to tell me this is connected to Happy
This is
Gilmore?
connected to
No,
Happy Gilmore.
this is not canon.
It's not canon. It's a joke.
Die,
No,
clown.
no. Joey, who is Shooter, he has constantly been made fun of because he's the weird kid. He draws dicks on all. No.
Jonah Hill's character from
I'm just
Superbad.
stealing everything. No, he's constantly been made fun of for whatever reason. He's a geek. He's a loser. Nobody likes him. His dad's a deadbeat. That's part of it. Anyway, he goes on this camping trip, and they're all out in the woods. They're having schmores, swimming in the pond, and the principal, he goes out to take a little shit in the woods.
Yep.
So he's like, "Hey, Joey, you're in charge while I'm gone." And then Joey gets that like maniacal, cynical like smile on his face.
Question:
Yes.
when the principal goes to shit, does he shit like a dog, or like he stares at Joey like don't break eye contact with me? Or is it like an outhouse somewhere?
No, he like literally like says, "Joey, I'm leaving you in charge."
He doesn't tell me shit.
No, he's
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Yeah, I'm,
Well, I mean,
I'm
I think-
going."
I like. No, I'm just saying that's integral to the plot.
And then if you could see me right now, he does that whole like
It's like the kneecaps.
stretches his neck out, perches his shoulders back, slowly bends over, grabs a pine cone, backs into the bushes. Backs into the bushes.
What
And this
movie are we
This is
making?
Paul Giamatti, right? And this is Paul Giamatti. Grabs a pine cone, backs himself. into the
Joey,
bushes.
you're in charge. I gotta go take a shit.
And it like does like a weird like.
That's
he-
my best Giamatti.
he backs into the bushes and then it like pans the ground back up to Joey's face, and Joey's giving it a super creepy like maniacal smile.
Right.
Then he goes and he finds his sleeping bag, pulls out his gun, and starts just fucking dudes. Starts shooting it up, shooting in the woods. He's like, perfect fucking time. Kill my classmates in the woods. Nobody will fucking find them. Bury the bodies.
What about the principal?
Fucking principal pants around his ankles, comes running back. Joey, what the fuck?
Joey, you shot up your friends.
Oh God!
No,
We're turning this into a comedy.
I know.
guys.
He's making a slapstick comedy.
Joey ditches the gun before he waddles back. So he doesn't know that it was Joey doing it. He thinks it's like some serial killer in the woods, like some slasher.
It's like you thought it was a bear or something.
Yeah, he thought it was a bear popping dudes.
Yogi fucking was serious.
So he thinks,
You give me that basket.
Picking a basket.
you know what? I'm going to scratch the gun. I'm going to go with the machete. He was slashing dudes.
Mass shooting though, right? Is that
No.
was your specific?
No, that's what. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Okay.
Principal
Fine.
who.
Wait, so it could have been a previous shooting, but my thing was
Yours was the
the
kid,
kid
who.
who did it. So
Yeah, but were your words like the kid who killed all the other, or was it shot?
but it was a gun. Like that was the part of the.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's a
Chopping
shooter.
up with a
So he's the shooter.
Jesus Christ, I'm not. Okay
He shoots all these
I wanna
kids. He
cut this
ditches. He
episode
ditches
right
the
now.
gun, and the principal Giamatti comes running back,
Principal Giamatti.
and
Principal Stevens, guys.
he's
come
got
on.
his pants around his ankles. He's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck did you just do?" He's like, "I didn't do it. It wasn't me."
Shaggy.
And
No, sorry.
no, I know.
The other
I know you were, but
It wasn't me.
he's like, I caught you red-handed. No, no, like he ditches the gun. He's like, what happened? And he's like, did you see what happened? He's like, no, I didn't see what happened. I don't know what's going on. So, like, they don't have cell service, obviously, because they're in the woods.
Oh my god, it's the perfect crime.
So they're trying to, like, round up the bodies, trying to figure out what happened.
So he
then
kills everybody.
He kills
but him and
everybody
Giamatti.
but him and Giamatti.
Well, shit.
It was a big shit, okay? It took a while. So they're like,
So goddamn.
so he's like,
burritos.
well, we got to get back. We got to get back to town. We got to tell somebody. We got to tell somebody what happened. And so they start, it's a hitchhiking movie. That's the road trip. It's not going to the campsite. It's hitchhiking to the city. So they're like trekking. They're like going down the mountains into the woods trying to find civilization again. And Joey doesn't have his gun. He's like, shit.
I can't kill him.
I can't kill him right now. And all the while, he's getting mentored by Paul Giamatti and Principal Stevens,
I can't believe it.
showing him the error of his ways. They finally get to town, and because of all the different obstacles they have to get through to get back to town, he realizes he fucked up. So it ends with them getting into the police station, him confessing to what he did, and then Giamatti pulling the cop's gun and killing the kid.
What the hell?
Here's the real plot twist.
Why did he let him go to the cop station?
I already pitched my whole movie. This is you can't plot twist me.
I'm plot
All right,
twisting.
if I can do it.
He's plot twisted you for the after credit
I
scene.
was seeing where you were going because I was gonna plot twist you before. It's actually a surprise party for Paul Giamatti. He didn't kill all those kids. It was a fake mass murder.
Jesus.
Surprise! Put that in your movie.
It's a fake mass murder, and he kills the kid. He pulls the gun. He pulls the gun from the
He
cop.
has his own gun.
No, he
He
steals-
calls the cops, or he gets a hold of the cops, and by the time they get back, they find out it's a surprise party, but he still kills him?
Yeah,
I like it.
because they
Oh, no.
because
So it
they
turns
kill the
out
kids.
The
Apparently,
mentor was the monster the whole time.
That's a tagline. Don't let your mentors be the monsters. What's the name of your movie?
you might be. Sometimes the mentor is the one that needs guidance.
That's a tagline. That's
I know. I'm just saying, like that's not my. I was just
what's the actual movie title?
Principal shits in the woods. I don't know.
Summer Camp.
Surprise.
I mean, that gives away the plot twist in the title.
I don't know what I'm gonna call
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Shooting blanks.
Jesus Christ. I like
It's not
it.
a reproduction movie. Which
Paul
brings me
Giamatti.
to what your movie's gonna be about.
All right.
You can't decide who's going to be about. You can tell me what character.
A guy that's shooting blanks.
Yeah. Is that really your character?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a baron in on the dong.
I would like this movie to also focus
It's his
on...
fault that him and his wife can't reproduce.
I would also like this movie to focus on the sperm that just aren't cutting it. So it's... The character
Is the guy and his
is the
and
boss
his
of the sperm being like, we got to get our shit together.
So the head sperm, the head foreman.
That sperm and the dude that shoots blanks.
So, starting off, it's obviously an R-rated Osmosis Jones.
It's educational.
They're gonna show this in 5th grade sex
Sex
ed.
We got to fucking get it going here, buddy. Stallone is the head sperm.
I don't know.
I was gonna
Hey.
say Bruce Willis is your,
You're welcome. It's a good idea.
is your guy shooting blanks, but he's a little old. So he's
John
not shooting
McClane
blanks
is
anyway.
shooting blanks.
Okay.
Die Hard with a penis. I'm sorry. I think I'm great. Anyway, go on. Die Hard with a penis.
Okay, so
Die Hard penis.
It's a good dude.
this is going to be a
Die
raunchy
Hard.
as hell movie.
All
All right, so this movie is. It's gonna star
Live free or jerk hard.
Bryan Cranston as the head sperm.
Okay.
Solid.
Right.
Heisenberg.
Mhm.
You're goddamn right.
And we're going to make him a little young, but not too young. Michael B. Jordan is the guy who's shooting blanks.
I was gonna go with.
It's his movie, man.
I was gonna say Jason Bateman.
Because
That
the
works.
switch.
Yeah, I feel
Well, that
like that's
too,
been
but-
done before.
He just
Yeah.
switches a sperm. That's. But anyway, yeah, I
I mean,
get.
he wasn't shooting blanks.
I just don't want to see Jason Bateman in 2 jizz movies. You know.
Right.
You don't want to get typecast.
You don't want to exactly. You don't want to be the jizz guy.
All right.
So Michael B. Jordan shooting blanks.
I-
Bryan Cranston. He's got to get his. He's got to get his fellow jizzman, fellow seaman in order.
Okay, so we
it's like,
open.
there's a word for that.
Jizzman.
So
Jasmine, but her name is Jizz. It's a sperm name. Give me this movie. I'm pitching it.
can I change my head sperm?
Jasmine. but
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, if you
but
want
it's-
to.
But it's jizz. Jizz.
Nick Offerman.
Yes.
Nick Offerman is my head sperm. And I'm still going with
Michael B.
Jordan.
MBJ.
All right, so it opens up on
Does
a.
he have a mustache?
Sure, if you want him to.
I want.
I think that's not really.
I want Creed.
Not
Michael B. Jordan.
Nick Offerman.
Oh yeah, of course he does. The head sperm has a.
Okay.
He is the manliest of the sperm.
I also
Yeah.
have one question. Is this
How do you
when we were
Christian
trying
thing?
to do the wardrobe for Righteous Authority, where it was you in just the white morph suit?
That's hilarious, but that's pretty much Osmosis Jones.
I mean, I guess.
Wait, we're actually doing this one?
No. Where like the sperm is just like it's just an all white dude, but it's like his regular head.
Picture movie.
It's just an all white dude without
No.
a face and a mustache.
No more.
yeah.
No more interruptions. Let
Okay.
him go.
So it opens up on a sex scene.
Nice.
Of course.
They're starting
Are
to
we
get
seeing
hot and
boobs?
heavy. Starting to get hot and
Penetration?
heavy, and
We can't show that.
It's rated R.
it is rated R.
Well, you can't show penetration.
Yeah,
It's triple X.
That's that's
Anyway.
TVMA. No, that's even worse than that,
That's
isn't it?
X for sure. If you're gonna get penetration, you're making that. I don't know.
X.
I don't know them personally, but I don't think Michael B. Jordan or Nick Offerman would sign off on this.
Okay, so
Why? I bet Michael
all right,
B's
so
got some
things
big old
are
dong.
starting to get hot and heavy,
Just a meat hand.
and at some point, ovulation is mentioned.
Okay.
Who's the wife?
Ooh, that's a good point. Well, it's got to be a white woman.
Why?
Well, because we need
It's
to.
Hollywood. You got to have at least one white main character that's not animated, because I'm sure Nick Offerman's animated. in this.
Technically, the entire working class is white.
Wait a minute. The black man has white. That's some fucked up shit, Hollywood. Well, I guess it is white, but
So what?
We're getting in the
they have
weeds.
chocolate sperm.
who's his wife?
Keira
Keira Knightley. No.
Emma Stone.
Nice. I'd watch those two fuck.
I'm not a fan of Emma Stone,
But you wouldn't.
but I'd watch it.
but-
I'm just saying.
Question.
Well, I mean, she's not really a big part
Question.
of the
How much
movie.
nudity do we get? Do we get Michael B. Jordan's ass? Do we
Yes,
see his-
but that's pretty much it.
nice.
I want MBJ's dick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's someone. He might not be a shower.
You might see.
So
Dong,
he's
but,
fucking
you know,
Emma Stone. That's how this movie starts.
I
Right.
didn't think-
And again,
I didn't
ovulation
think
is
Mike
mentioned.
Jane Fox would be a shower either, but
Ovulation is mentioned, so you
She's
know that
bald.
they're trying to have a kid.
Uh huh.
Okay, and
Wait. So, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting, but
I
are they
got,
just
like, two-
are they just fucking? There's
No.
no mention of a baby in this.
no ovulation? There's obviously mention. Of
She
no,
says
they're
that-
married.
Yeah,
They're trying
wait.
to have a kid.
So it starts with them getting them taking their clothes off. I'm like, we have to go now. I'm
Yes,
like,
yeah.
okay.
It's not like a hard.
It's just not just right on them, just fucking
right,
going.
right. They're like, I got 2 more hours ovulating.
It's
Blah blah
built
blah.
up.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's yeah.
and this is kind of an awkward sex scene. Like you can tell that it's like baby making sex.
It's a raunchy comedy. It has to be.
Well, baby making sex as opposed to.
Love making sex.
Oh, so you're saying
Ah!
you didn't clamp the thingy. So you're saying like it's like you gotta fucking fuck a baby into me. There's none of this romance shit.
Right.
Fuck a child into me.
Right. So Emma Stone is
pussy
definitely
too.
Emma Stone is definitely the stronger of the characters.
Yeah.
Like she wants to have this baby real bad, and he's nervous. Michael B. Jordan's nervous. Yeah, making the black guy the nervous guy. What? All right.
Don't do the stereotypical thing that he didn't have a great father figure, because it's too lame.
I was never going to bring up this.
Okay, okay.
She had a bad father figure.
Okay, stop!
Oh, by the way, I've used my plot twist.
You did?
I did on you, so you have
Yeah,
one.
so you have a plot twist.
Cool.
Okay, so she falls back on the bed. He gets on top, and he's like, okay.
She won't show her tits, though, so it's just bra.
Yeah. So he gets on top and it's like, okay, are you ready? This has got to be the one. We gotta do it. And then she's like, yeah. And then cut.
That was perfect. Cut.
Cut straight to the heart of the operation,
ass.
the testicles. And you hear Nick Offerman as the sperm.
Okay, so is it going to be like osmosis? Like the
Yeah,
fucking
it's literally,
animated?
yeah, it's literally gonna be, but more
Hard hats.
but more
Oh,
animated.
they're wearing hard hats.
But yes. Okay, if I have to draw you a map for the sperm guys, they're
Teach me how sperm works, Dad.
they're literally a guy in a white morph suit.
I was gonna say like Willy Wonka when they go into the white room with the TV. Like only like their actual face is showing.
Fucking god.
Yeah.
A guy in a white morph suit. All right, they have
I pictured union
they have
workers.
big eyes, hard hats, and Nick Offerman has a mustache and maybe a mouth. I really don't care.
Well, they talk. Well, I hope he would talk.
Well, I mean they talk, but I mean I don't know if the mouth. Is really
I think they should have a mouth.
The animation style is more in the style of Pixar as opposed to Osmosis Jones.
I was gonna say, is it
Right.
going to be like? They kind of sound like minions.
Yeah, kind of.
But they're white. Instead of
But
yellow.
and they don't. I mean, they don't.
So
talk
they were
like that.
yellow.
They're
You'd have a
cum.
problem.
And they're literally cum.
All right, so it cuts to them in the testicle, and you see all these sperm line up like a fucking stormtroopers.
I was gonna say a paratrooper thing. Like,
Yeah.
jumping
Oh
in.
yeah, pretty much. And you just hear Nick Offerman. All right, boys, lunch is over. It's time for us to get to work.
lunch is over. Nice.
You could do a whole eating out joke there.
Oh my god, there's so many masturbation jokes in this movie.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
We lost a lot of good men today.
a senseless act
All right, and then he delivers
on a spank bank.
he delivers a monologue about how
Bank.
On a 6 at
I'm
best.
sorry.
he delivers a monologue about how they're going on a suicide mission and only one of them can be successful, and most of them won't make it back. And
Yes, your birthday.
and then all of a sudden,
Instead
Okay.
of D-Day, it's B-Day.
Jesus Christ.
Why are we not writing this?
All right, and all of a sudden, they see it opening. All right, like it could be like a light for animation purposes.
Or is it a pussy?
Pretty much, but I mean, it's basically him coming. If we have to be honest. And-
Oh, it's coming out of his dick.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and you just see them run through the tunnel, and one by one,
They're like pushing each other. Like
yeah,
No, they're marching.
and they're running through, and one by one, they jump out of the opening, and you just hear Nick Offerman in the background, go, 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 and then, Godspeed, boys. All right, then you cut back to Michael B. and Emma Stone.
Keep in mind, this has to be a travel movie. Just
Yeah, well, I haven't had a chance because you guys interrupt me every 5 seconds.
I'm just reminding you.
okay.
I'm sure you were going there. I'm just making.
I have a plan. Okay, and so Michael B. Jordan and Emma Stone are putting their clothes back on, and they're all real confident that they just made a baby. They're gonna make a family. All right, it's a nice little thing.
We just made a kid.
Okay,
yeah. You know I'm gonna do that. Go
I'm gonna be really impressed if I just do it once. I'm just like one and done. I'm
gonna
really
I'm
proud
gonna,
of
I'm
myself.
gonna try and do it like once a month, just to try and see if like I can do it one try.
So after they're pretty confident,
okay.
was it a good fuck?
They're
best.
they're pretty confident.
It was so good because they're gonna start a family.
All right, and they're confident, and it's going to end on a hopeful note. Like, I think we just made a baby.
Sure.
And then you see Nick Offerman's sperm in an elevator thing going up to the brain, because he has to talk to the brain cell, the owner of the body. And the brain cell is voiced by
Bill Murray.
Idris Elba.
I'll take that.
I can't do Bill Murray. It's too much Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, but this time he's the.
Yeah, he's actually in the body.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was his, but I was going to say William Shatner, but he's the mayor in Osmosis Jones.
So Idris Elba. And Idris Elba is more of a hard ass than Nick Offerman's sperm. And Nick Offerman's sperm is a hard ass.
Okay, I'm sorry. Quick question. And maybe you'll explain this in your movie. But why is Nick Offerman still there? The goal of the sperm is to fertilize. So why is he still in the balls?
It really, it's really that kind of thing. Like he's
damaged goods.
yeah,
he knows he's a blank,
yeah.
and he doesn't want to go in there.
At least
So
he's
so-
been told that he's
So
a
now
blank
he's mentoring these young bucks.
to do what
to
he
fertilize.
couldn't, he couldn't do. Okay,
I just like the fact that MBJ's like psyche is Idris Elba.
yeah. Think about that. Oh God, black.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my
I'm
God,
in-
black.
Oh my God, black.
What do I get robbed? Okay, so
Black
anyway.
people, you can have a white inner voice if you want. White people, you can have a black inner voice.
Okay, so anyway,
That's not true. It's 2018.
Yeah,
Guys.
that's not true at all. People get offended. about
okay,
that.
so Idris Elba, brain cell Idris Elba is like, okay, so tell me how he did. Nick Offerman shakes his head. Not a single one made it through. So it kills the optimism of the original.
I thought you were going to say it kills Offerman.
No, no, no.
That's what it sounded like you said.
So this is gonna get weird.
Is it, if it isn't already?
So then you see Michael B. and Emma S. in
MBJ, dude.
in doctor's office, and doctor's telling them that they have a 1 in a million shot of ever procreating.
God damn.
All right, and we have that scene.
I know where this is going.
Emma Stone leaves him.
Shit! No, I don't know where this is going.
She leaves him. Emma Stone leaves him because they have a heartbreaking thing, and she's like, "I'm sorry," and he's told that it's his fault. By the way, obviously, that's the whole plot.
Damn. I was gonna use my curveball, but then you said that. Now I gotta wait
Okay.
and see if
Put it
it's
back,
gonna.
put it back in the
So
in the mitt.
So Emma Stone leaves him, and he's trying to think, what can he do? Could he adopt?
Okay.
Because now he has to have.
Okay.
Also, fuck her. She's a bitch. She's gonna leave him because he can't give her a child.
Well,
Adoption.
it's a little nicer about that, but yeah, she wants to carry on the genes and whatnot.
Okay.
All right. So Michael B. Jordan, hears about this doctor in Japan.
Oh my God. Does the doctor give hand jobs?
No,
Okay.
a doctor.
milk ya.
A doctor who in Japan who has had 100% sex rate. Success.
He just crushes ass. Doctor
Pulling
Pussy
puss.
Pounder.
Pulling puss.
100% success rate
Is Yanko Bono. Not Yanko. Yeah.
with turning cases like Michael B. into procreating masters. Giving them babies. Not literally giving them babies.
See, I was gonna throw my curveball in here and say that they road trip to Michael B's dad, and Michael B.
Is Michael Jordan.
Michael B's dad fucks Emma Stone to give him a kid.
Well, that would take it dark. Okay.
Is that really what you're doing?
That was my curveball.
Are you doing-
But
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're going to,
'cause I kicked out Emma Stone.
Fuck.
but if you're kicking
I don't
her
like
out,
this.
then-
So-
This feels dirty. I don't like that.
So, Michael B. looks all the money that he has left after the divorce.
oh, they got divorced.
But she left him.
Well, I mean,
what else do you think
I mean,
happens?
are you
Yes.
okay? Are you saying that she fucks his dad?
I'm gonna go with they don't road trip to go find his dad. I want it to be.
Do you want to wait?
You can hold off.
I will hold off.
Okay.
yeah.
So, Michael B. has to road trip to Japan to meet this doctor who costs a lot of
Addictor.
money. Goes through all of his money just to get there and give the doctor his money to do all this. All right. Meanwhile, back in animated world, Nick Offerman realizes the one thing he has to do. He has to road trip through the vagina
Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. Is like he has to be the one to fertilize the egg.
He has to road trip the vagina for the last chance to fertilize the egg. So of course there's going to be some.
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Yeah, he's going to fight. There's going to be some
Wow.
grief fight scenes. I don't really know what like.
Oh my! Are you telling me that Nick Offerman sperm guy is gonna have fight scenes?
Take Commando.
Is he fighting other sperm? What other fight scenes with it? Or is he fighting his way through the fallopian tubes? What's going on here?
That could be anything, man.
He's fighting the white blood cells and shit inside the vagina.
possibilities.
Yeah, because he's a weakened sperm. Why are there white bloods?
This doesn't. I don't know how sex.
I don't know
works.
because white blood cells fight off anything that is
There's
I don't
actually
know.
a lot more to it than you think about, like how
Okay, so-
sperm. Like I don't even know, but
I don't
there's.
Okay, so anyway,
you squirt inside a woman and then you get her pregnant. All right, you pee inside. You slap her titties around. You pee inside her. 9 months later, there's a baby.
okay, so anyway, Michael B. Jordan road trips through the U.S. Finally gets on the coast so he can go to Japan. He has to take a boat, and he's accompanied this whole time.
I'm sorry.
He's
back.
accompanied his whole time by his best friend, played by Jack Black.
What the fuck kind of a
What
fucking
was
friendship
this,
is
like,
that?
Second act reveal that Jack Black is the Japanese doctor.
No. I
He's a sperm.
No,
Bro.
Jack Black is MBJ's best friend.
Yeah, he's the one who
I
went on the road
thought
trip.
he went to see him in Japan.
So the whole time, Jack Black.
That would be hilarious.
Jack Black thinks going to see the Jack Black thinks going to see this doctor is a bad idea. That he's wasting all this money. So the entire time they're road tripping, Jack Black is trying to convince him not to by getting him to hook up with as many chicks as possible.
He's like, dude, clean slate. You don't have to buy rubbers anymore. Shooting blanks. You can fucking
called practice, bro. Practice makes perfect.
Okay, so
I just pictured you explaining that to your child.
slap her tits around, put your dick inside her, and pee.
So it flashes a real quick scene of Nick Offerman just standing at the gates, ready, because the gate's not open yet. There's no woman. He's just standing at the gate, ready.
Sweet son of a bitch. Her legs are a gate.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay. You guys did this to me, okay?
Okay.
I want to make
Okay.
that very clear. So they finally get to the Japanese doctor, and it turns out the Japanese doctor isn't Japanese at all.
It's Jack Black. No, who is it?
That would be funny. The Japanese doctor is played by Jeff Bridges, who literally just gives him
Viagra.
advice. No, just like
Advice.
yeah.
He's a doctor.
1 in a million chances. Have 1,000,001.
I have such
sex
a-
1,000,001 times.
Anyway, he gives him advice.
Okay, he gives him advice and tells him, like, look, I don't know why I have 100% success rate. It just happens. It really comes down to you. If you really want it, it's going to happen. And while he's speaking,
Jesus Christ.
it segues over to Nick Offerman's sperm, and it's a voiceover, if you really want it.
I was going to say, the sperm fucking hears this. And
Yeah.
the sperm...
And he gets determined. And he's holding his...
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Where is the jizz going?
Well, that's the thing. Right now, there's nothing.
He's just running through his dick. Where is he going?
Hey,
Well, he realizes he
pre-cum,
doesn't-
pre-ejaculation.
He realizes
Sometimes you just dribble out of your pants.
he's running out of time. So he's just running, hoping the gate opens.
He's just running through a dick, hoping he can find an egg. You could do it.
Man, I want.
He's already desperate.
I want-
Are you saying that he just jizzes his pants when
No,
he's talking?
he's running.
You can do it.
Okay, in Osmosis Jones style, like inside the body, Pixar animation, I want when he finally gets into the egg, to where Nick Offerman is fucking the egg, and that's how he fertilizes the egg.
Jesus.
Is that my plot twist?
No, that's not your plot twist.
Oh,
But I'm
I don't
saying
want that.
that's what the-
Okay, so
My thing is, I just want to know
Well, we don't really know the time span. Like, we don't know if time is different in the body and out
I
of
don't
there.
know how jizz works, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't take that long to fertilize an egg.
Okay, fine. We can go.
Are you saying he meets up with his wife and fucks her again? And,
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just continue your plot here.
Okay,
'cause
thank you.
I'm just trying to formulate how this makes sense.
Well, it doesn't. That's the point of this movie.
But why is he just running through his dick? Your cum doesn't just run through your dick when it's bored.
Okay, fine. He's still standing at the gate.
Are they fucking?
In a minute. So it turns out he walks out into the waiting room of the doctor, disappointed, and he sees his ex-wife there.
In Japan.
Yeah, she went because she heard the same thing.
You heard the guru.
No, she heard
Mike Myers.
You
Love
guys,
guru.
there's a dick doctor in Japan.
The Hakate.
It's Jeff Bridges.
You gotta believe. And he's fun fact. It's Lebowski. It's Lebowski. So, I don't know, man. You just want to get her pregnant, you will.
So they go out, they have sex, and then we hear the voiceover.
They get sushi because they're vagina.
Yeah, I got it. So then you hear the voiceover. Of
Okay,
the doctor,
finally, all right.
and the gate opens, and Nick Offerman runs, and
And he trips, and he doesn't make it in.
Chariots of Fire plays in the background.
Okay. And he
Hold on a
runs.
second. Before you, I'm gonna grab my phone. Keep talking. I'm gonna grab my phone.
Oh, okay. And,
I'm gonna play the music for you.
oh, okay. Well, so he's running, and all of a sudden you see a bright white light,
Because he's come.
and he yells something. I don't know what sperm would yell. Gung ho.
Kamikaze.
I'm coming.
Kamikaze.
I'm coming. I mean.
And
Kamikaze.
he,
All right, here we go.
and he,
So this is playing in the background.
as he's running.
Hopefully we don't get a copyright. Hold on, I'll skip forward a little bit. As he's coming.
And he
And
jumps.
this is cutting between Nick
Yes.
Offerman running as cum and Michael B. Jordan
Like
fucking Emma
thrusting?
Stone.
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking away the fight scenes, and he just jumps into it, and you don't see anything. But
It's
you
like
see,
Olympics. He's hurdling
yeah,
shit.
and he's like diving in to this whole vastness. Picture the microverse from Ant-Man, but it's all pink.
But it's all pink.
It's all pink, and he jumps through, and he sees the egg, and he's got his little
He just mounts it, and he just
he's
starts
got his little
rubbing all
sperm
over it.
drill, you know, because that's how else you gonna penetrate the egg.
Wait a minute.
With your dick. The
Again,
sperm
I'm
has a
telling
dick.
you, they're union workers, so he would have a power drill. It makes sense to me.
Yeah,
You know, like,
and he sees the egg, and he's like, "All right, we got one last shot at this."
baby.
And he jumps in, and you see him drill, and that's the end. You see of Nick Offerman.
And
wait, no.
This
sorry,
is your
sorry.
plot twist.
Oh shit!
This is your plot
As
twist.
he's old. Don't make it. It's supposed to be a happy ending. Don't kill the.
Oh no!
It was
They're finally done, and she goes, "Wow, you're just like your dad."
I still wanted to work with the dad thing, huh?
She, yeah, I did. She met with my MBJ's dad, and didn't know it, and
Idris Elba.
was fucking him on the side.
The actual Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, and was fucking him on the side. While he was finding himself in China,
Japan, dude. They're
Well,
different
Japan.
countries.
Sorry, the Asian one.
So, okay,
You gotta work that in,
okay.
even though it's supposed to be a happy ending. That's a funny
And it's his kid, not
stinger
his.
joke. Like that's your credits.
Okay. So anyway,
He's so mad about it too.
you see Nick Offerman finally pierce the egg, and he jumps through it.
And you see Idris Elba sperm too, and he's like already drilled in.
Actually,
They fight.
yeah.
Idris Elba sperm. The government fight. Is that what you were gonna say?
Yes. They
Nice.
fight.
Wait, I got another song.
Oh, I got it.
What?
So they fight, and all of a sudden, Nick Offerman's sperm wins. He finally impregnated the egg. Turns out, somehow, this is not even scientifically possible. This is not even scientifically possible. Yes.
That she has a twins with both of them.
Twins.
It's actually possible.
Oh, perfect.
When if she's ovulating,
Shut up. Tell my phone to shut up.
So he wins the fight, and he realizes that he did it. And all of a sudden, another egg bounces into it.
Another cum or another
cum.
sperm. Another
And-
sperm jumps in.
And bam.
Michael Cera. No, I'm kidding.
And bam. They have twins. One with
Oh my God! One is
one is Michael B. Jordan's dad, and one is Michael B. Jordan's.
Nice.
And then
it's my brother and my son.
That's the name of the movie. My brother and my son.
that gives away the plot twist again, dude.
I know. But
It's called Never Give Up.
It's called Come on Time.
are you spelling it
Coming
as
at
cum or?
Oh, I can't.
No, C-U-M, it wouldn't get made. This movie wouldn't get made anyway.
I don't know, man. If
Michael B. Jordan signs on, maybe.
if Seth Rogen's sausage
can-
party got made,
But you can make it
But I
like
mean, that's
like
food
he's
fucking.
texting her, and you use like the phone as your cover. So he's using text instead of it like just being, "Hey, I'm coming." Like you know what I'm saying?
You could do better than that.
I had to come on time.
Yeah.
Get to church on time.
Fight for your life. Fight for a life. Because it could be about anybody in that one.
It's a story for everyone.
And call it blank check.
Shooting blanks.
Shooting blanks.
Well,
Just another shot in the dark.
That's a good way to end this one.
that was a fun one. So yeah, there's been another episode of Bitches and Shows. Hope you guys stuck around after the mass shooting movie we had.
Yeah,
Luke had a
they
bitch.
might not even got it to me.
Surprise!
So yeah, if you liked it, let us know which movie that you want or that you would actually watch.
Probably none of them.
Dude, I was so watched.
I don't know. MBJ's dick.
Blanks.
I'd watch that. I'd watch 2 hours.
I don't
want
want to.
to.
No, I wouldn't watch that because I don't like
Because you're racist.
cheaters, and I don't like that she cheated.
She didn't cheat.
They were divorced.
They weren't divorced. They were separated. They
Oh.
weren't even divorced yet.
They were
That
on
was
a
the
break.
fastest divorce in the history of divorces.
They were on a break.
Ross and Rachel bullshit. Like us on Facebook, 402 Films. You can follow us on Twitter at 402 Films.
The after credit scene is a family reunion with a family picnic.
Well, this one looks like me. And it's just fucking Idris Elba's face photoshopped
They
on a
literally
baby
just
body.
like go to the adults and then look at each other
Or
like,
George Lopez.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe
have a beautiful day.
right here on YouTube. Also, we're on Podbean. It's on the app. You can download it. And we're there. Oh, Jesus.